Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today, if you watched yesterday's video, you were prepared for today. Sorry, that. Okay, so first trade, of course, right? I told you guys this possible, the bounce from 20-day, right? Because 20-day is such a strong support area. So, that is exactly what happened. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, right, and this strong buying as well pushed us up, right? And obviously the goal was the 5-day moving average, um, and that was where the resistance were. That's where that we would look out for, and that's also where I had it outlined in yesterday's and every week's video. I talked about this key area, algo area, the teal, right? So that is where the cup would close, right? And it didn't close yesterday, like like we saw yesterday that it rejected that teal, right? So today, right, the market wants to have another test, go at it, right? From the left shoulder here, head off the 20-day, right shoulder right here, right? Oh God, oh Lord. Um, right shoulder off of here, right? And then the test, so and then the completion of the cup right there, right? So now after that, what happens? The handle, right? So that's what we were basically, it was never gonna form today because we wouldn't have enough time, right? What if it's like 2 p.m., right, and you don't basically you don't get the structure by 2, like, so if it went like this, right, we would have got that move today, right? But since the market dug deeper, obviously going to take more time, and then you just expect to close out the day because there's not going to be the continuation, right? And again, you don't short this till you like at least break through some key level, right? You can see that we're still in the strong buying, right? To short this, you would have needed to wait for at least a break right here, right? Um, but yeah, pretty simple, pretty easy. And I'm gonna show you the entries, the 2 entries that you could have possibly taken, right? I'm gonna show it to you. One at basically 1028, which is right here near the bottom, right? So you could have caught this whole move, right? Um, so in total, right, 586, you could have caught this whole 4-point move, right? And then another trade at around 142-ish, right? At the break right here, and then the final move up, right? Which was the final move up and towards the close of the cup, right? So 2 trades. I didn't really like to end right here, right? I didn't really enter here, right? Because I didn't see that good structure in the 1 minute. So I did wait and I entered at this area right here, right? So I'm gonna show you that now intraday, and then I'll show you the possible trades for tomorrow, right? So again, the first trade, right, you notice the left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and this is on the basically 20-day, right? So bouncing from the 20-day, right? So my God, it's messy. Okay. Oh my God, I can't even see the 20-day. I'm blind. Oh God, I'm sassy. So you see the bounce of the 20-day? Yeah, right here. Oh my God, they all look the same. Okay, so the 20-day is right here. So you see the bounce, right? No, please. Oh my God, I hate my life. I hate my life. Sorry guys, I'm such a noob at this. So the 20 days, it's because it's blue and I'm literally colorblind, bro. I literally can't see. So the 20 days right here, you see the blue, right? So you see the bounce for 20-day, left shoulder, head, and on this right shoulder, right, we have an inverse head and shoulder. On this right shoulder, right, the final break. And look at the volume. Okay, I want to just show you the volume. So you can see, right, volume being the average right here, right? This is the average volume right here. You can see the average volume is right here, right? And the break right here, right? Look at the volume spike, right? You can see that volume spike, and that's a confirmation of taking the trade as well as breaking the structure. And again, what is our target? The 5-day. And you know that's a target because that is where the resistance is, and that's where the algos are as well, right? And even if you wanted to manage this trade, like you notice that how we trade, we tested every level we bounced off of, right? We bounced off of blue, we bounced off of pink, right? And um, here you go, we're tapering here, right? We did taper here. We could have also seen for a short as well, but we didn't have that break below right here, right? And you would have had to understand that we were still in strong buying continuation by looking at the 5 minute, right? Do you see how we're still in this green buying, as well as why that happened here was because we basically did complete this cup right here, right? And then we were just forming the handle right here, right? So you have to really pay attention to that. And then we had that left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and on this right shoulder we had an inverse head and shoulder, and I'm going to show you that, right? And then the final move up, right? So that's what you have to wait for. But essentially this was a cup closing on the 5 minute that you can see, right? The cup closed right here, right? And that was the liquidity handle, right? Anyways, so right, so to short this, right, like I said, you did have to wait for the break of teal right here, right? And then you could have shorted, right? You don't short something when it's still, and basically the buyers are in control, right? The structure for a short isn't there. Anyways, so again, left shoulder, what I just showed you on the right shoulder, right? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder here, and on this right shoulder we have an inverse head and shoulder, left shoulder, head, and then right shoulder right here, and in this right shoulder as well we have another inverse head and shoulder, right? And then the volume, look at the volume at 137, 138, right? You can see the volume being average is this, right? And then the sudden spike, right? The spike being right here, right? That was one entry, right? As well as if you wanted to wait for the bounce from teal, right? Look at the volume spike again. The average is right here now, right? Look at the spike right here, right? Look at the spike right here, right? So perfect entries right here as well, that you could have added on, even if you didn't catch this move, right? But if you understood the context, right, you would have been ready. And then the green buying channel brings us up to the 5-day. That's what we were looking for, right? That was the goal. And then the cup closed. Now, again, waiting for the handle, which it is forming, but again, we run out of continuation because it's near end of day, right? So that's all the structure that you did have to understand. That's all it is. But now, where do we go from here? Like I showed, I'm gonna show you guys, right? Okay, and I'm gonna erase this. Okay, so now here we either will build liquidity actually for a bit, because we can have a deeper move down, right, to a point where we go down all the way here and then move up, right? Or if we do open higher tomorrow, right, and then bounce off teal, right? Same thing that happened in the 1 minute, right? Bounce off teal, and then move up, right? So two scenarios here. We could either dig down deeper or just open higher tomorrow, right? I'm gonna make this. So don't rush it. Tomorrow, wait for the cup to close again above the 5-day, and use the 5-day as some sort of support, then go up, right? That's the eventually what's gonna happen, right? And then this green buying channel, right? But if it does reject right here again, right, then expect a bigger liquidity drop here and then take that trade up, right? But if we are headed down, pretty simple, pretty easy. I'm not even gonna have to spend I'm not even what am I saying? So I'm not gonna have to spend much time, but like left shoulder, head, right shoulder right here, right? And then basically close up this inverse cup right here, right, at this key 584 level, right? So look out for that. And that's pretty much it. So that's all we have to pay attention for. So pretty easy day tomorrow, but do not get trapped up here, guys. This is gonna be a pretty big trap, so just wait for the confirmation of it going up, right, and using the 5 day as some sort of support, then take the trade, right? Do not take the trade right here, especially when it's below the 5 day, right? Because 5 day is very good resistance. Okay, we can easily go down from here, right? So wait for the liquidity, and this is very much a tight space as well, right? So you want to wait for some type of liquidity build off the 5 day, then that's going to cause us to go up, right? Anyways, pretty simple, pretty easy. See you guys tomorrow.